Are you looking for a new power supply for your next PC build? Well, today we're going to be looking at the GIGABYTE UD750GM. This is a fully modular 80 plus gold 750 watt power supply. We'll go ahead, open it up, show you what's in the box, and do a quick overview. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. So again, this is the GIGABYTE 750 watt 80 plus gold power supply. It's fully modular, modeled UD750GM. Again, fully modular, Japan capacitors, single plus 12 volt, and a smart fan. It's 120 millimeters. Let's have a quick look at the back here. So a couple of the key features I did want to point out here on the back. So main Japanese capacitors, 120 millimeter smart hydraulic bearing, 80 plus gold certification, of course, fully modular design. Now, if you do want to look at the efficiency or the fan noise, you can pause it here on this chart and have a closer look. Now, there's a whole ton of cables included. We will go through those once we've opened it up. If you want to look at the AC input, etc., all the power information, you can pause it here. And a couple other quick features. The size on it, 150 millimeters by 140 millimeters by 86 millimeters. And it does say that it should do over 100,000 hours. Let's go ahead and open this up. So in the box here, you've got your power supply manual. It shows you how to install it in your PC case in several different languages. You've got your standard power cable that plugs into the back of your power supply and then into your wall there. 4 screws for mounting it in your PC case, so those are included in there. And a whole bunch of cables. So we'll go through these in just a moment. Let's have a quick look at the power supply first. So there's the power supply there, a really nice honeycomb pattern grill on top of the fan there. It says GIGABYTE in the middle. On the side here it says ultra durable gold 750 gigabyte, so that's what you would see on the side of your PC. Now if you mount it upside down, of course, it's the other direction on the other side, so your little window will show all the information in the correct direction. Well, if we have a look here at the back, of course, you've got more kind of honeycomb grill there, your on-off switch, and where your power cable plugs in. And then, of course, because this is modular, you do plug in the cables. Let me turn this around here. As needed. So it says, please use original cables for installation. It says that twice on here. Don't use the wrong cables. Use the ones that came in the package. And if we peel that off here, it's labeled very clearly for your motherboard here, your CPU / PCIe, your peripherals can go in there, and your other CPU PCIe cables can plug right in here. So it's labeled. It's really easy to know where all of your cables plug into the power supply. Let's quickly look at the cables that came with the power supply. Of course, you've got your main power cable here that plugs into the back of your power supply, giving it power. We've got our 24-pin ATX connector. So on one end, it's split here, a whole bunch of connectors. This plugs into your power supply. This part, the 24-pin part, plugs into your motherboard. So you've got one of those. You've also got 2 CPU cables. These are 8-pin CPU cables. And they look a lot like the PCIe cables. I'll show you how to distinguish between them. On the end here, you can see that when you split it apart, it's 4 and 4 rather than 6 and 2. So plug that into your power supply and into your motherboard, and those are your CPU cables. There's 2 of them in there. Some motherboards require 2 of them. You've also got your PCIe cable. So again, these are for things like your graphics card, etc. So there's 2 of these, and they're pigtailed together. So you've got 2 connectors on one. They kind of go together like that. And then the one end plugs into your power supply. And again, you can know this is the PCIe because it's 6 plus 2. They can kind of slide apart like this. And you've got a 6 and a 2. So some of them don't require the full 8, and you can just use the 6 portion as well. My Intel Arc A770 uses an 8 and a 6, not an 8 and an 8. So just so you know, you've got those cables in there. Then you've got 2 SATA power cables in here. So again, plugs into your power supply, and these are daisy chained together. So there's a whole bunch of connectors on there, and you would plug this into things like your SSD, or maybe you have a RGB hub, you would plug that into there as well, giving that power. And your final cable here is your peripheral / floppy drive cable. Again, those are all the connectors that you would see on there, and that just plugs again into your power supply and then into those peripherals. So that's the GIGABYTE UD750GM 80 plus gold fully modular power supply. I think it's a great option if you're looking to do a PC build. Really nice look to it, matte black finish, the honeycomb pattern here. Really nice power supply. So hope you enjoyed this quick unboxing and overview of this GIGABYTE UD750GM power supply. If this video did help you out, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also remember to connect with me on social media and subscribe here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.